What's good, YouTube? Welcome to my channel, man. My name's DivaTequila. I appreciate you being here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're seeing this, know that I love you. Got your back always. Today we got some Moira gameplay. I sweated my ass off, not gonna lie. I was playing with my beautiful, lovely homies, Rabbit, Mikey Ice. I appreciate y'all always. I almost had my new highest kill streak. For those of y'all who are familiar with the channel, my highest kill streak is 40. Almost broke that this game. I think the only reason I didn't, I got a little bit too cocky, tried to ego challenge the Hans at some point, but you'll see. So anyways, we're gonna watch how it breaks down. We had a pretty monstrous game, had a lot of heals to go with a big amount of kills as well. This was Rabbit's, I think this was Rabbit's first or second game as Ramatra. He's trying to figure out a little bit more on how to play the tank role. I think that we'd like to get him into playing comp queue with us soon. You know, it obviously takes a little bit of time and adjustment. This is actually open queue as well because we were playing. This is about midnight, and the queue times for like actual role queue were just atrocious. We were getting like, I don't know, we were getting like 5 to 10 minutes in between games, and when you're waiting to play at midnight, you know what I mean, you got a fucking you got a baby and we all work and shit. It's just too much time in between. So anyways, we're on open queue at the moment. Trying to just get a feel for things. He's trying to practice for Matra. Mikey's on Bastion. I'm obviously on Moira. So far, we get the early momentum. They got a little bit of push, I guess, technically in the beginning, because they got 2 tanks and a brig. They got the Hanzo snipe off somebody early, so you know it is what it is. I think from this point forward, though, we have the majority of the momentum. Trying to do my best to hold an aggressive position with our front line. Obviously Moira has, if you're timing your orbs correctly, you know, she can have 2 forms of healing, which can be pretty potent. I knew that my ult was getting ready to be up as well, so their kill potential at the moment, in my mind, is really low. They have a Hans, obviously they have their Hans ult, which is huge as well. Rab got caught in unfortunate positioning, but is what it is. I bounced my heal orb, threw my heals on Mikey, focused the Hans as well to go ahead and take the Hans out. Felt pretty good. We got our Bastion ult getting popped right now. Easy peasy, easy peasy. I'm also the only support this entire game. We got 2 tanks, we got 2 DPS. So, in my mind, in order for us to stay, you know, competitive, stay close in this game, I gotta really be on my P's and Q's. You know what I mean? I can't really overextend too far. I can't go for any insane flanks because that almost guarantees that somebody else will die. I panicked and faded backline right there because for whatever reason I forgot that we were the ones with the Junkrat. I thought that was our Junkrat or the enemy's Junkrat for a second. They ain't even got one, obviously. They actually have, I would consider this to be a pretty good team comp. They got well, I guess they had 2 tanks, and then one of the tanks swapped to Bastion, I believe. Which might make it even better, to be honest with you. Could have been ugly there. Thankfully, I held my fade. When you're playing against a team that has either a really high kill potential ability or some hard CC, unless you're using your fade actively for, you know, a flank or to guarantee save your life for a reposition, it's good to hold on to your fade just to give you that free escape for plays like that. Obviously it's kind of hard to predict sometimes. You can't just it's not science, but right here is unfortunate because I'm trying to heal this Orisa up, but obviously with Moira you have a finite amount of heals. Just kind of baiting until my heal orb gets here. Worked out pretty well though. They both got, you know, healed a decent amount. Rabbit got sniped there, but this whole game here, I'm trying to tell him to. You see how I'm literally just jumping around this entire time for the most part. As soon as I say that, obviously I stop. I'm trying to tell him to continue like jumping and shoulder peeking. Don't come around the corner just stagnant. You know what I mean? If you come around the corner stagnant, there's a 99% chance that Hanzo is aiming right at the corner. Right? If you're a sniper, you're probably aiming right at where the head is gonna come out. So that way, like, there's a small window to hit that shot, but like that's why you're playing that character, is you feel like you can hit that shot in that small window. So when you come around the corner, especially like right there, as soon as I came around the corner, I was already jumping around the corner just in case. The Hans would still come back from spawn anyway, but I didn't know if he was already there, you know what I mean? even here, I'm a bit too stagnant. So you want to constantly be jumping, and then Virus pointed out to me as well. I need to utilize crouch spamming a bit more as well, just to stay. Sorry, I zoned out for a second. I was trying to see what happened. I didn't remember what happened with the Junkrat Hanzo engagement there. I was hoping that I would have got that heal orb up there fast enough to bounce around off the ceiling and keep the Junkrat in that fight, but it is what it is. Yeah, so I want to get better at not only wiggling left and right, jumping left and right, but also crouch spamming left and right as well. So we'll figure it out. So at this point, I'm on like I don't remember what it just said. I'm on like a 15 or a 20 kill streak. We've done, you know, a bulk of the pushing so far. You know, going pretty good. The Hans here is, I can already tell that the Hans is getting very frustrated with me because I'm just dumping out a clean amount of heals this entire time, keeping everybody pushing forward. There's their Bastion, doo-doo Bastion, to be honest with you. And the Hans just gets finessed. So now we're at the 20 mark, so that's cool. I feel like I'm doing a pretty good job of consistently moving around and making them guess where I'm at, holding my fade for key abilities. I probably should have bounced that orb off the wall to my right, but I got the kill anyway, so it doesn't matter. But that's just hindsight being 20/20 type thing. It still worked out. I knew that if my orb did any damage at all, then I'd be able to burn them through with my little laser. I gotta get better at, you know, planning my angles out with that a little bit better. But we get the Hans here. Yeah, we got the Hans too, so it feels nice. So now we're at a 25 kill streak. And I recognize we still got 3 minutes left in this game as well. So at this point, I was aware that, okay, I could, you know, especially against this team with the team that I've got, I think I can, you know, break my little record. Because 3 minutes to get 15 elims isn't that much at all. I think the Mercy caught on as well, and she's like, okay, we got to take the Moira out. Moira's goated, right? Not to toot my own horn, but I was definitely popping off this game. It is what it is. We prevented the res there as well. I think this might be the moment where I overextend here. Tried to ego this a bit too much. Yep. That was the moment right there. That was that one little moment, and I was the only one left alive as well. Like, I could have just waited for the hog to get there. I could have just waited for the next DPS to show back up. And to be honest with you, I think I could have outplayed that Hanzo a bit better. I think the area that I faded to was a bit too predictable. I faded back like exactly where the team was coming from. I could have stayed up the stairs and faded off like behind the building or something. I don't think he would have necessarily expected that. I also could have dropped my heal orb for myself as well, instead of trying to get that extra bit of healing potential. To be real with you, I didn't fully expect him to hit the little shot on me, but he used his little tactical ability, the one that gives you like, you know, 5 quick shots or however many shots it is. So that effectively ended my kill streak. Not even effectively, it absolutely it ended the kill streak. But now I'm frustrated, and now I'm like, well, now I just need a W key, right? Because now I at least need to make sure I get more than 40. We got Mr. Winston picked off. Feels cute, feels cute. I also kept my Ramacha there alive. I love you, B-Rabbit. Same fucking booger back here. I realized I didn't want to make the same mistake. Even here, I do a similar, at least. Not the same, but I did a similar fade there, so still kind of predictable. I need to mix up my fades to be a bit more questioning. I don't know what the Mercy was doing there, trying to battle Mercy the Orisa. Kind of a horrible play there, Kalen. Kind of a horrible play. I knew I could have healed the Orisa there at any point in time. I just wanted to, I don't know, kind of see if we could outburn the Bastion first. I felt like my Orisa either had to have their Fortify up or had to have the twirling javelin, so I was kind of waiting for one of those moments to happen. I hit the window as I came out there, so that was a bit awkward, but it's okay. It's okay. And the Moira just stands still here, kind of ugly. I was really late on that orb, but that's the end of the game. They kind of got mudded on, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie, I definitely should have had the big kill streak going. You can see that the one death I got was an ego challenge for sure. Let me swap to the screenshot here. I saved the replay. The game was a while ago, but anyways, you see I got 41 eliminations, 27 assists, only one death. That one death is atrocious, to be real with you. Atrocious. Either I could have won that challenge with a slightly better fade and possibly giving myself the heal orb instead, maybe implementing some crouch spanning to avoid the headshot from the Hans. Or I could have just waited for my team to show it back up. I kind of waited in the stairwell for the Hans to come and challenge me anyway. Kind of could have just waited that out. If I had waited out and I hadn't had to run from spawn, I realistically could have had like 43 to 45 with 0 deaths. But you live and you learn, man. I had 5,300 damage, you see, with 16k heals. Kind of nutty, not gonna lie. I felt like that was a really good game, but you know, there's some definite things to take away from here to keep on improving. I've started playing a little bit of ranked again last night, so we'll see what happens with that. You know, my time playing at the moment is still very dependent on Baby Boy and Dax's work schedule, so still just enjoying getting my feet wet back in the game. But if you stuck around this long, I love you. I appreciate you. Make sure you like, subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below. Let me know what you think of the gameplay. Anything you want to see moving forward. It's Friday at the moment that I'm recording this. Not sure when you'll see it, but have a good weekend. Stay safe. Happy Veterans Day to my fellow vets. I love you. Peace.